What's up, people of YouTube? I'm Karsatowski and welcome back to the Karsatowski Eats YouTube channel. So in today's video, I am going to be eating something that I usually don't eat very much anymore, and that's just plain candy. Now, I do eat some chocolate every once in a while, but you know, like normal candy like Skittles and Sour Patch Kids and gummy bears. As I've gotten older, my teeth have gotten a lot more sensitive to stuff like that, so I don't usually eat a whole lot of candy anymore. So when Halloween comes by, my favorite candy to get is definitely anything with chocolate in it. But today I'm going to make an exception to that, and I'm going to be reviewing not just any candy, but a brand new product that has just been released over the last few weeks. And that new product is none other than Zesty Bitez. Now, a lot of you probably aren't too familiar with Zesty Bitez, and I really wouldn't blame you. They have been released over the last 2 to 3 weeks or so, and they are by a YouTuber known as Finatic. And if you have not seen Finatic yet, then I'll just show you a sneak peek of what he's like.
Oh my god. There it is. That just burnt the f*** out of my leg. It just shot all over me. Sweet baby of Carlos. That's insane.
Oh, Bridget!
Where am I at?
You're here. What happened? I turned for 1 second, you were rolling down the hill. Oh, Bridget!
And I guess that looking at those clips, you kind of get an idea of just how entertaining he could be. So he released these not too long ago, and they've apparently sold really well. And you know what? I just had to try them myself. I ordered them the day that the trailer dropped for them, and I got the 3-pack. I have the Tropical Rainbow, which in my opinion is probably my favorite of all the packaging on this. I have the Summerberry, which I would assume is pretty much strawberry, but you know, Summerberry kind of sounds a little better, especially with the packaging. Kind of reminds me a little bit of summer, honestly. And then we have Berry Blue. Now, I think all of you know that blue raspberry is not an actual thing. Like, you can't just go out into the wild and find blue raspberries, but it's still a great flavor, and who knows, this might be pretty good. Now, I am going to read off the ingredients of all these, and I'm only going to read it from one package because they're pretty much going to be about the same across all of them. So we have sugar, glucose fructose syrup, wheat flour, malic acid, dextrose, palm oil, citric acid, artificial flavoring, artificial color. In this case, this has the blue 1 dye in it. This one has the red 40 in it, and this one has blue 1 and red 40 in it, and contains wheat suitable for vegetarian and vegan diets. So this is actually a vegan snack right here. So all you vegans out there, you can try use some Zesty Bitez. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I have all of them open, or at least trying to open them. I am going to try each one of them one by one and see which one is best, and I'll give my ratings for the end. So immediately opening them up, they're not quite as I thought they would be. Like, when I first imagined them, I figured they were going to be kind of like a Starburst except it's like half as thick as Starburst, because we know Starburst bites are pretty thick on their own. But I thought that it would be more like a Starburst covered in citric acid. What this appears to be is it looks like Fruit Roll-Up Extreme or something like that, or Airheads Extreme or something. There's one kind of candy that's covered in citric acid that's like a rope. I can't remember what the name of it is right now, but if I find it, I'll put it on the screen. But they're very thin pieces, and you can fit a lot of them in here. Like, I don't know if you can see in there, but it is pretty much completely full. I mean, there's not much air in these at all. Like, it's almost like it's vacuum sealed. So these can also last a good amount of time. But I cannot wait to try these. So let's try the Berry Blue of Zesty Bites. Now that, wow. Yeah, that tastes just like that, shoot, I cannot remember of it, but I feel like that I've had something like that before. Like, it's not too dissimilar from whatever it is I'm thinking of, but that's very interesting though, of how thin it really is. Like, you can almost see through it. Like, amazing to me on how little each one of them actually is. So you pretty much have to have a handful of those. Overall, I really love that. Like, that's really good so far. Like, that is really good. Okay, now we are going for the Summerberry. And yeah, pretty much about the same. These are cut into about 1.5 inch slices, and they are absolutely covered with citric acid. I am very familiar with citric acid. Growing up, my dad worked at a plant that made citric acid, and it's pretty much in about everything, but it's not too unhealthy for you, and it's just a very good seasoning, as you will, for all kinds of candy and really all kinds of snacks. So let's try these Summerberry. That's got a very pronounced taste. I mean, it's strawberry.
It's strawberry.
I mean, it's very good. Both of these are basically neck and neck, honestly. Like, they're pretty good so far. So Brenton, you have not disappointed so far. All right, now we get into the third and final flavor, the rainbow, tropical rainbow. Yeah, this is just absolutely beautiful. And I haven't really had too many rainbow candy, but this looks phenomenal. I mean, you can't really see it too much with it being in my hand, but it just looks incredible. And let's see if it tastes as good as it looks. Wow, yeah, I've definitely had something that tastes very similar to this. I mean, you can see it a little bit better from here. I mean, basically just like a rainbow. I love that. Okay, now I've got to rate all of them. Wow, that is a super strong flavor. All right. Well, that was actually better than I expected. I do feel like that I've had candy very similar to that. What's very interesting to me is just of how thin strips it is. I mean, you could basically eat a lot within a short amount of time. And the best part about it, it's not going to get stuck in your teeth. So I can definitely eat this relatively often. So I'm going to go from the least favorite of these and with the rating all the way up to highest. So I would have to say it's super, super close. But I would have to say that in number 3 with the rating of an 8 out of 10, it would be the Berry Blue. Now, this definitely is probably my least favorite of the 3, but it is still better than most candy that I have literally ever had. I mean, you just can't go wrong with it. If this was the only flavor in a store when they eventually do go into stores, I will 100% pick these up, and I just can't wait to see these in convenience stores and Kroger and Walmart and all that stuff. And now my second favorite with a rating of 8.5 out of 10, it would have to be the Tropical Rainbow. This definitely has, to me, this has the more citric acid flavor to it. Like, citric acid is pretty sour. This one is definitely the most sour of all of them, but still really great, and I would definitely pick this one up if it was available on any store shelves. And to my favorite with the 9 out of 10, Summerberry. I mean, this is just straight up perfect. It's literally like just eating dehydrated strawberries in candy form, pretty much. Like, this is just absolutely wonderful. I can't really rate these a 10 out of 10 necessarily though, because it doesn't absolutely blow you away like you've never had anything close to this good, but I really do love this product. And you know what? I mean, Halloween is approaching, so pick you up some Zesty Bites. You can order them off of zestysnacks.com as of right now, and I got the 3-pack, which I think they were $12.99, so not too expensive at all. That would be an average of each bag being roughly about $4.50 per bag, which I guess for all the inflation that we've been experiencing as of late and over the last few years, I mean, it's not too surprising. But go ahead and go to zestysnacks.com and get you some Zesty Bites. So if you would like to watch any more of my videos on this channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you'll never miss any more videos. I'm Karsatowski. Keep watching my content, and I'll see you in that next video. See ya. You know, I think I might eat the whole bag by the end of the hour. Get you some Zesty Bites. And good job, Finatic, on making great product.